If you think cybersecurity is only a problem for giant corporations, you really need to think again. Small and medium-sized businesses are the new front line in a digital war they often don't even know they're fighting. So today, we're going to break down how you can actually fight back. Let's get right into it.
Okay, quick exercise. Close your eyes and picture a cybercriminal. I'm willing to bet you're imagining someone in a dark room, hoodie up, surrounded by glowing monitors, just furiously typing code, right? The classic Hollywood hacker. But I'm here to tell you, that image isn't just outdated, it's dangerously misleading.
Just let that sink in for a second. 8 years old. This isn't some line from a sci-fi movie. This is a direct quote from Chris White, a professional on the real-world front lines of this fight. The person trying to breach your business might not be some sophisticated mastermind, they could literally be a child.
And this, right here, is the fundamental shift we have to wrap our heads around. The barrier to entry for cybercrime has completely collapsed. The tools are cheap, sometimes they're even free, the instructions are all over the internet, and because of that, the danger to your business is more unpredictable and widespread than it has ever been.
So what does that mean? Well, because the attacker has changed so dramatically, the target has changed too. The bad guys aren't just going after the big fish anymore. The new bullseye? It's right on the back of small and medium-sized businesses.
You know, what's really interesting is the language we all use. We often say hacker, but that term can imply a certain level of skill, maybe even a playful, benign intent. The word criminal, though, it's just way more accurate, because it covers the whole spectrum. We're talking organized crime syndicates, lone opportunists looking for a quick payday, and even disgruntled insiders.
And here's the kicker. We're dealing with a totally new breed of offender. They are supercharged by powerful AI and something called ransomware as a service, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically a subscription model for crime. You no longer need to be a coding genius. You just need a credit card and some bad intentions.
Okay, so if the threat is this widespread, and, it can come from literally anywhere, how on earth do you protect yourself? You can't just build one big wall and hope for the best. The modern security strategy is something called defense in depth.
The best way to think about it, honestly, is like a medieval castle. A castle doesn't just have one outer wall, right? It's got a moat, then a drawbridge, then an outer wall, then an inner courtyard, then the keep itself, with guards posted at every single gate. Each layer provides a different type of protection. So if an attacker gets past the moat, they still have that wall to deal with. That's the core idea here.
So let's see how this actually builds out in practice. Your first layer, that's going to be your email security. Think of this as your moat, stopping all those phishing attacks and malicious attachments. The next layer is your network and endpoint protection. These are like the guards on the walls, monitoring every single device and all the traffic flowing in and out. And the final, absolutely critical layer is your SIEM. This is your castle's command center, the watchtower that brings all the alerts from every other layer into one single view, so you can see the entire battlefield and react in a split second.
Now, a multi-layered fortress to protect your business, that sounds amazing, right? But for most small businesses, there's this huge, huge catch, and it's what we call the affordability gap.
Here's the brutal reality of it. The tools you need to build this kind of defense have traditionally been designed, marketed, and priced for these massive corporations with, bottomless budgets. And that leaves startups and growing businesses in this terrible bind. They know they're a target, but the very shields that could protect them are just financially out of reach.
So yeah, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You're facing an enterprise-level threat, but you don't have an enterprise-level bank account. It feels like an impossible situation. So what do you do? Is it even possible to solve this?
Well, it absolutely is. And the answer is a complete game changer: open source security. These are powerful, community-built tools that give you incredible capabilities, but without those crippling enterprise price tags. This, right here, is the democratization of security. It's huge.
And this famous quote from The Art of War, it is the perfect mindset for this. It's not just about fighting back, it's about intelligence. See, true security isn't just about blocking attacks. It's about gaining total visibility into your own systems, to truly know yourself, so you can spot the enemy the moment they set foot on your digital doorstep.
Okay, so how do you get that mission-critical visibility? Well, one of the most powerful and, frankly, accessible open-source tools leading this charge is called Wazoo. Let's break down exactly what it does for you. Wazoo basically gives you two critical superpowers in one package. First, it's a SIEM. That's your command center.
It gives you visibility by collecting and analyzing security data from everywhere in your business. Then it's an XDR. This is what lets you act on it. So think of it this way. The SIEM is the high-tech surveillance system that sees a threat. The XDR is the automated defense system that neutralizes that threat. One gives you knowledge, the other gives you power.
And what's great is you have options for how to get it running. If you're techie and you want total, granular control over everything, you can host it yourself. But hey, if you just want an easier setup without all the maintenance headaches, there's a managed cloud version. It's designed to be flexible, whatever your business needs and resources are.
Look, I get it. Hearing about all this technology can feel a bit overwhelming. But the best part is, you don't have to just dive headfirst into the deep end. There's a really simple and really smart first step that anyone can take.
The smartest way to start isn't by buying a single thing, it's by learning something. Wazoo provides this incredible resource called a Proof of Concept Guide. It's essentially a free, hands-on lab environment where you can explore the tool and see its power for yourself, completely risk-free.
And this is why it's just so perfect for a busy business owner, right? You do it on your own time, at your own pace. There are no salespeople calling you or breathing down your neck. It's a purely technical, hands-on experience that delivers genuine insight into your own security. It's all about empowerment, not some high-pressure sales pitch.
And really, that's what this all comes down to. We've established the enemy is real, they're sophisticated, and they are targeting businesses just like yours. The question isn't about them anymore, it's about you. Are you ready to take that first step and finally get the knowledge you need to truly know yourself?